Hey there, Sag, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot. This is going to be a reading from May 12th through May 26th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Sag, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do so is in the description box below. Well, there you are. Fire signs are showing up strong in their energy, at least in the recent past. That's really interesting because Aries got the same combo of cards, different order, in their current situation. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries. So the main energy for your reading is the Nine of Cups. This is a really, really good energy. This is about you feeling very emotionally balanced, emotionally stable, like very emotionally fulfilled too. So it's really interesting. Well, I can understand why, and I haven't even clarified, but yeah, it makes sense. So in the recent past, you get the Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the Temperance. So there's a little bit of resistance here. There's something or someone which makes you very, very happy or made you very happy in the recent past. And you're showing me, yeah, it's like this beautiful ball of happiness, but I need to make sure that there's a barrier between me and this ball of happiness, right? Whoever this person is, whatever this is, it's almost like you don't want to fly too close to the sun when it comes to them. You're kind of like, you know what? Yeah, they make me happy, but I still need to be guarded. I still need to wear like my protective suit, or else I'm literally just going to get enveloped in this happiness. And if I don't protect myself, and I want to see why, when I clarify why the Nine of Wands, why this resistance, why you feel the need to protect yourself when it comes to this person or this thing. Now, in the current situation, you get the Tower, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups. There's definitely a conflict here for you. It's almost like something has reached a breaking point or a boiling point within yourself. And it's like you can't fight it anymore. You can't resist it, whatever this is. We'll see when we clarify, but you're showing me here that you're very, very conflicted. Because on the one hand, you're like, I need to be defensive, I need to be protective, I need to make sure I guard myself. But on the other hand, you want a brand new beginning in love with this person. So, and again, you get two aces, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So the desire for a new beginning is definitely here. The energy for a brand new beginning is definitely available. And I feel like this is somebody that you have some history with. I don't feel like this is somebody just brand new. But there's some history going on here for you, which wouldn't surprise me, right? We're in retrograde, and so, you know, exes, issues, all of that tends to come back up. Now, in the near future, you get the Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. This is beautiful energy. There's a brand new beginning here, a desire to rekindle the spark between you and somebody else that you have a lot of love for, you have a lot of feelings for this person. But there is something that happened in the past which hurt you, which you're still carrying that not so great energy tied up to this connection from the past. That could explain, because you get the Five of Cups in the same row as the Nine of Wands, that could explain why you're defensive. That could explain why you're like, you know what? I need to be cautious. I need to be careful here. Let's see. I want to see what this Nine of Cups is, which is the main energy for your reading this week. The Nine of Cups is, yeah, some of you may definitely be dealing with an Aries, because Aries also got the Three of Swords as a clarifier for their main energy this week. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Swords. So here's the thing. You definitely want to manifest healing and moving forward and reaching a place of emotional balance within yourself after going through a lot of heartbreak, after going through a lot of pain, after going through a lot of emotional turmoil here. And you're showing me, I want to be happy. I want to be emotionally fulfilled. I don't want to carry this pain around with me anymore. Like I'm over it. I want to heal from it. However, you're doing so from a mind perspective. You're coming in with the King of Swords energy, which is somebody very intelligent, very practical, but it's not the best energy to heal pain, right? It's almost like you're showing me like, okay, I'm following a recipe, how to heal from pain. I need to first journal, then I need to meditate, then I need to go and eat some chocolate, and there we go, pain is gone. If you're carrying, why can't I talk? If you're carrying emotional pain, and you're trying to reach a place of emotional stability and fulfillment, you can't do that from a mind place. The pain is stored in your heart. You need to access your heart in order to heal this. And so that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing for you. Now, let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see what this Nine of Wands is for you. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. You get the Ace of Cups again in the current situation. Look, there's a lot of happiness here. And again, some of you, I keep saying this, you may be dealing with an Aries. And this could be their energy. Somebody here has a lot of happiness tied up to a desire. So they're like, I want a new beginning in love. I want to start over. I want to have a fresh start. It makes them so happy. Just the thought of having this on the table, just having this as a possibility, makes this person beam with happiness. However, this person's like, you can't let your feelings get the better of you. What are you, crazy? You need to protect yourself. You need to guard yourself. You can't be vulnerable. You can't be the one to make the move. You need to be in control. You need to make sure that you're appearing as if you don't have any emotions. You're confident. You're controlling in that regard. And that's how you're going to get this brand new beginning in love that you want. And it's like, yeah, not being vulnerable, not showing emotion, not letting the other person know how happy this brand new beginning in love makes you. Yeah, that makes sense. That's totally how people like to be perceived. But again, whoever this person is, whether it's you or your person, they're coming from a place of being very guarded because they are afraid to get hurt again. So I can see that they're tremendously happy about the thought of having a new beginning here, but they're also very, very guarded because they're afraid to get hurt, right? The reward and the pain, equal amounts for this person. Let's take a look at the Sun in your recent past. The Sun, I told you, this is literally what I just said. The Sun is clarified by the Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. This person is so happy just at the thought of having you back in their life. However, what they're doing is they're self-sabotaging this whole thing. Because they're so afraid of pain, because they're so anxious about the fear of possibly getting hurt, they're protecting themselves, they're guarding themselves. They're lying to themselves and letting themselves know, like, what? I mean, yeah, cool, we can, like, have a new beginning, but, like, it's not that big a deal. I don't really care. That's bullshit. The Five of Swords is here, like, tied up to the Sun. You are lying to yourself, right, you or your person. Somebody here is lying to themselves about just how happy this new beginning is making them. And it's because they're coming from a place of fear. They're coming from a place of, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Let's take a look at the Temperance in your recent past. Temperance is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like this is your energy, and you're showing me here, I'm stable. I'm good, right? Like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm not budging though. I'm not making a move. I'm like, the way things have been going thus far, if they keep going like this for the rest of my life, like, I'm fine with that. I have no problem walking away from this. I have no problem, seeing what it is you have to say. But don't expect me to make a move. Don't expect me to change how I am, change my ways, change my energy in order to accommodate you. That's not going to happen, right? So I feel like, again, you're not really telling this person that face to face, but I do feel like deep down, this person knows. This person is aware that this is the energy that you carry, at least in the recent past. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Tower is for you in the current situation. Wasn't expecting that, let me tell you. The Tower is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. Somebody's been like, I'm single, I'm independent, I'm good, I don't need anybody, I don't want anybody, da-da-da-da. All of a sudden, something hits this person and they're like, forget being single, forget being on my own. I want to go, I need love, I want to express how I feel. So again, whoever this is in the recent past that was like, I don't want a new beginning, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. This person's kind of like, you know what, I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm really sick and tired of being alone. I'm sick and tired of being independent. I'm sick and tired of doing things by myself. They're kind of like, forget that. I want to go express how I feel. However, with the Seven of Swords showing up here, it's a little bit of energy for me because the Seven of Swords is not convincing. If I got the Six of Swords, I'd be like, yeah, this person is 100% like over being single. They don't want to be alone anymore. They really do want to express love. They're coming from a place of true love for you. The Seven of Swords is an energy of like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling today. Tomorrow it might change. And then the next day it might change again. Not the most stable energy, right? But I do feel like this is coming. This person is really like, as far as they're concerned, they're convinced that they don't want to be single anymore. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands for you in the current situation. And again, could be you, could be your person. Five of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Somebody here is really conflicted because on the one hand, they do see the long-term potential here. They do see this going for a forever connection, and they do feel a very strong bond. However, on the other hand, they're not sure quite yet that they want to invest the energy. It's like they know if I were to put in the work, if I were to invest the energy in this, this would grow, this would flourish, this would become a forever thing. This relationship could go the distance. However, they're not at the point right now where they're like 100% I want to do this. They're like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Again, very kind of like not in and out energy, just not 100% committed to this energy. Let's take a look at the Ace of Cups in the current situation. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Judgment, and the Five of Pentacles. So somebody here does want a brand new beginning, like I said. Now, remember how I said they're not really sure if they're going to commit, if they don't. It's kind of like in and out energy. Now I understand why. This person is terrified of loss. This person is afraid that even if they do invest the energy, if they do come up and make an offer to you, and they're like, hey, Sag, let's start over. Let's try fresh. Let's have a brand new beginning, that you might be like, I don't want to revive this. I don't want to rekindle this. Go away. So even though this person really does want to kind of like resurrect this relationship and bring it back and have a brand new beginning with you, they're really afraid that it's not going to work out. And that's why they're not 100% committed to actually putting in the work. Because they're not sure that even if they do put in the work, that they're going to get the result that they want. They're afraid you're going to reject them. They're really afraid you're going to reject them. Now this all makes sense to me. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what the Five of Cups is for you in the near future. Five of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So here's what you're showing me here. Because of what happened between the two of you in the past, you're having a hard time fully emotionally committing to this. And again, could be you, could be your person, right? I'm saying you because this is your reading, could be them. Somebody here is having a very hard time in the near future emotionally connecting to this. It's like they want it, but because they're afraid of loss, because they're afraid it won't work out, because they're afraid that they're going to get rejected, they're like, I want this, but I'm not putting all my eggs in this basket. I'm not fully allowing myself to emotionally connect and attach to this desired outcome, right? And that's causing a sense of confusion for them because on the one hand, they're being pulled in this direction of wanting this connection, wanting to rekindle this relationship, wanting to have a brand new start. But on the other hand, they're like, oh, don't get too attached. Don't get too emotionally invested in this. It might not work out. And again, some of you may be dealing with an Aries. I cannot say this enough. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in your near future. Love it. They're making the decision. They're finally making the decision. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Hierophant, Six of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, they see this connection being like marriage material. They see this going the distance. They see this being something very, very stable and possibly very successful. And even though they have this fear, even though they don't know what to do, even though they're not like, you know, maybe this won't work out, they're still taking that leap of faith. They're still like, you know what? I want this love. I want this connection. I want to have it all over again because I know we can make it work. I know we can be successful this time. Love it. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups in your near future. Two of Cups is clarified by the Sun. Okay, Two of Cups is clarified by the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. So here's the thing. The love is back, the connection is back, the happiness is back. You're happy, they're happy, you feel love, you feel passion, everything's great. Somebody here may have, the reason I'm humming and umming is because somebody here, you get the Devil at the bottom of the deck, tied up to the King of Cups. Somebody here may have a tendency to want to keep their options open. Now, I'm not saying they don't want you. I'm not saying they're not committed to you. I'm not saying that they don't fully want this relationship. But as a defense mechanism, somebody here may have a tendency to want to not cheat or pursue other options, but have the notion that they can keep those options open. So what does that mean? It's like, hey, I want to work on getting back together with you, but I still want the possibility of dating other people. Or I want to get back together with you, but I don't want to jump into a relationship right away. Like, I want to take it slow. And that's because they're coming from a place of fear. Again, this is a defense mechanism for this person, but it may be a pattern of self-sabotage that you may notice in your relationship that they do this. So just keep that in mind. Let's close off your reading. Let's see what you get from the universe. From the universe, you get the Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. So you're really holding back when it comes to this connection. And I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is your person. The energies are kind of back and forth here. Some of you may be dealing with another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or specifically an Aries. That came up a lot for you. You're really holding back on this connection. You do see the long-term potential. You do see this having the possibility of going the distance, but you're also not putting all your eggs in this basket. You're kind of holding back how you truly feel, what you truly want, because you feel like this person is not 100% trustworthy. You're kind of like, yeah, you're here today, but are you going to be here tomorrow? I need consistency. I need you to show me long term that you actually want this, and that you're not just, I want this today, but maybe I don't want this tomorrow, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting for you, and it makes total sense, Sag. So Sag, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you here next week.